Oh,
Origin.
okay. Gotcha.
And Origin is the
So,
title of a book that talks about worldwide bigotry.
gotcha.
And she makes a distinction between racism, and she titles all, I guess you can say all bigotry under the same word, caste, C-A-S-T-E, which is a word that comes, from India, talks about the caste system. And so the movie is basically her experience writing this book and what she went through, her scholarly activities, her personal activities, and it's kind of interesting how the director.
Is that pressure?
Oh, it feels great.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just let me know. Remember, if anything feels a little
Weird.
sensitive, yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I think the new word is
Oh. Ouch.
yeah, or something. Just let me know because your comfort is everything. You know this, right?
Ouch.
Ooh, I have a brush for you.
That right there is always the sensitive. The side is never.
So what I want you doing at home is concentrating on this area, because
I think that's where my wash area. You know what I mean? When you wash your face, you're always splashing, and you're always like, kind of, at least me, kind of touching
So
that
you're
place.
still putting tap water on your face?
Well, I actually spray with my water, but I do wash with the soap, and I use the soap
That's okay.
with tap water, and then I
After
rinse,
you do
and
a
then I
post.
do my
Perfect. This is what I'm always exfoliating here.
Yeah, and I see that, and actually I can see that also at home.
Correct. And what it is it's your sweat. That's why I'm always exfoliating. Like, watch. Why I'm exfoliating this far onto the head, because you see where my comb is?
Yes.
You see where you have no buildup under my comb?
Right.
This is your natural hairline. You can kind of see it, right? So you still have vellus hairs here. You know what that is? Like those little fuzz ones. I can see.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I can see them. Through if I look to the side.
Yeah.
So it's enough hair to trap your sweat. Yeah. So this is an area that I want you to concentrate a little.
I can do that.
Good.
Because that's right there. That's right there in the front.
Right,
I
and
see
you don't want no one seeing that. You know what I mean? And
so
listen,
I just need to
if you just take my water, spray it on your hand, watch in the mirror. See that?
Yeah.
Okay. You can even go back because sometimes it's all over the forehead. But by just, rubbing it in till it absorbs like we're supposed to, voila, it's gone.
And see, I think for me, I was thinking,
and even when it dries.
Yeah, I was thinking it might start getting, because I do this part.
And then you rub it?
Yes. Oh,
good,
very
good.
Forcefully, because you don't
correct me on that. Give yourself that hydration.
But I never put it back here because I'm always afraid it might make myself fuzzy.
Yes.
But gotcha. I can do that.
So
I can do that.
That's why it's tender, because the salt in your sweat has settled and dried, or has come out and then dried, and now it's irritating your scalp. That's what causes us to itch.
Got it.
Is that buildup.
Got it. Got it, my friend.
I got you, so you can relax. That's what I love about hair care. It's not just a one-time wham bam thank you ma'am kind of service. This is like a lifelong relationship, really is what it is.
It's very soothing to have my water, so I can definitely do that. Thank
pressure, okay?
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Good. So have you noticed how dry Colorado's air is getting? You're gonna notice it this year with your gardening and so forth.
Oh, nice.
You're gonna notice, like, I'm doing what I've always done, but my grass is not staying green. I can't get it to stay green. Actually, it started last summer. My dad is a yard junkie, right? He waters by hand. Dad don't believe in setting a tool, you know? He always says that wastes water. But, so he's always out there, watering the grass and just, you know, catering to each area. And last year, his whole frustration, especially during the month of July, was how much water he was using, but the grass was still getting yellow. And that's because our air here is so dry, and it's getting drier and drier. We're drier than Phoenix, Arizona right now. I caught us day before yesterday at 8% when it was kind of warm earlier this week.
Right, correct.
That's under 10%.
Yes, yes.
That's also why we're so hot all of a sudden.
All of a sudden,
Yes.
it's really hard.
I struggle. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm literally like fighting with hot and cold all throughout the night.
Right.
I'm freezing because I took the covers off because I was hot. Then I wake up and I'm hot, so I gotta take the covers off. Then I wake up and I'm cold, so I gotta put the covers back on. And I go through this all night. And it's something about 2 a.m. What goes on in the world at 2 a.m.?
Sometimes I'm just getting into bed, but
You're just going to bed at 2 a.m.?
unfortunately, sometimes I do. More times than I hate to admit, because
That's called lifestyle.
I've always been a lifelong insomniac. And even if there's nothing on television, I have a tendency to read a book or pick up a magazine. And I'll even tell myself, why are you up? Go to bed. Go to bed. Now my husband, it makes no sense to me because he's asleep. And I tell him all the time, oh yeah, that, no problem. Except that, you know, I can feel the massage, like, on my forehead, I guess.
Yes.
It's the forehead.
You have it over here as well.
Mhm.
Why don't you show it?
So I
Yeah,
have to
fine. So just make sure,
kind of.
and I don't think this happens, I don't know when it happens. You just have to look at it, you know, when you're in your car, pull the rear view, you know, the mirror down and just check. Keep your My Water with you. If you need a small spray bottle, just let me know. I'll give you one. So that you keep it with you. Because this is going to increase this summer. As we get warmer,
Yes.
you're going to sweat more. So the buildup is going to just be so much worse. So the My Water is the only thing that we can use to remove that off of our skin after we've already taken a bath, right? So you just got to remember to use it. That's all. When you see that. And we're going to check it again before I take it to the bowl to see how it's gone. And at least gets that visual, you know, off so no one else is seeing it.
Well, I can definitely vouch for your comments via my plants. I'm amazed at how much more frequently I have to water my plants.
Your plants are outside.
Because-
Are they outside or are they indoors?
No, my indoor plants.
I've noticed it too. The dirt is drying
Dry,
out
like that.
real quick. And it
you'll-
gets
you'll
real
just
hard.
touch,
I've
yeah.
noticed that even my soil in my pots are
Right,
coming away
wait.
from the edge. Have you seen it?
Right.
That's
I'm going,
extreme dryness. That's deep.
Okay,
Our plants is
good.
getting dehydrated, just like
why is
us.
that? But that's.
It's the air. See, you know I've always talked about climate, right?
Mhm.
This is something nobody pays attention to, I don't think, except me and the meteorologist on the weather channels, you know? But I check the humidity every time I travel. I help people. When people are talking to me about their struggles, that's the first thing I check. It's the humidity percentage, because it matters.
That's
It
right.
really, I've had so many women argue with me and try to tell me climate doesn't matter. That individual clearly has not done any research, nor have they
Climate does
experienced.
matter. Who's telling you that climate
These
doesn't
women
matter?
down south and back down, really down south, they're like kind of bullies when it comes to knowledge, because I think they all went to college and all that stuff. So they look at themselves as very educated individuals, and they are very stern with their beliefs
How can they say that?
because they've never
Climate
lived in
doesn't
a dry climate. The woman that was doing this to me, she was
matter?
like,
That's a good point.
I've moved 3 times. Well, the 3 times that she moved was in Florida, then she moved to Georgia, and then she lived in Chicago.
Human.
Those are all high humid climates, correct. So I told her, you've never experienced Colorado's. Yeah.
Come to Colorado.
And before you get to your
Wyoming.
baggage claim,
That's
your
right.
sweat is drying on your
You
hair
can
and your
feel
skin.
it.
Yes. And
even
it's
in
like
the
itch.
plane.
Start itching.
You know, people that live in humid climates, you're absolutely right, they don't have a clue what we go through.
Say that again. People that live in humid climates don't have a clue what we're going through here in Colorado.
That's right. They
But-
don't.
They don't. Because I was talking to a young, little girls, young girls are a little sensitive, and she was putting all this stuff on her face. She was using CeraVe lotion.
Whoa.
I know,
That's pretty
harsh.
thick.
That-
Yeah.
Plus,
You
wait,
might not wanna put that on your face.
Plus, she was adding oil. So all I did was say to her, we cannot use all of that here in Colorado. She missed all that because they just be moving so fast. And was like, oh, it's doing wonders on my face here. That's because you're in Georgia.
That's right.
I live
That's
there
right.
part-time. I know
That's
exactly
right.
what's
Or
going on.
Texas
She's never
or-
come to
right.
Colorado. So it's like, girl,
Girl, get it
let me
sorted.
educate you
Oh,
on
it-
this climate
All you have
change
to do
that
is,
we're under. Like,
I mean, when I
crazy.
go to a humid climate, I'm even amazed how youthful I look.
Me
Because
too.
all my wrinkles are now filled out.
And we
They
never
don't-
get ashy. I never
No, never get that.
I never turn white once I get off the plane
Never.
in Georgia
No
or any
flakes
human.
on the
Nothing.
ground,
I don't
you're
see-
not
listen,
swift.
This I don't see this in the
Why
summertime.
would they not understand that? I guess they just never come.
Some women are just blocked. They think they know everything and they're not. Yes, it's called a blocked mindset. I did research.
Oh.
I had to.
I was gonna say block.
Blocked.
Yeah, I
Like,
did-
shut down. Nope, I
Wow.
know it all. I'm not
Wow.
listening to you. My mom is like that.
But
She has a blocked mindset.
But you're basically then saying that all your intellect you're born with. Now, what kind of intellect does a newborn have? Why would you think that you shouldn't be reading and constantly educating yourself and opening your mind up to different possibilities?
Miss Jacqueline,
Even-
they
even
ain't
as
like
an adult.
they ain't like you no more. I
I'm
promise you, they don't make
even
it like
as a null hypothesis. Okay, just keep saying, I don't believe this. Now, refute it.
You don't know how many people think I'm full of crap about my product because it's water. They're like, oh, she's brown skinned, so what does she know about water? It has to be tap water. She must be bottling store-bought water. It's like, wow.
But all you have to do is use it once. Now, how many times?
Those are
I
blocked,
used it
but those are
one time.
Me too.
One time.
Me
You put
too.
it on, and even Vicky said,
Man.
there's something different about your hair. One time.
And it's soft. Our
it
hair
doesn't
is so
take,
soft.
you don't have to do, in-depth clinical trials.
You don't
just
have to use it 4 times.
Time.
You don't have to sit under a hooded dryer.
One time.
Man, it's a hair heaven. I agree. But it's, you know what?
I like that. I'm gonna have to remember that.
What's
Some
that?
people are blocked.
Locked mindsets, yes. So listen, I did a research study. There's 3 types of mindsets. There's an assumptive mindset,
Okay.
there's an aggressive mindset,
Mhm.
and there's a blocked mindset.
Oh.
So in the beginning, I couldn't understand why is my community scared of water, but they're using conditioner and gel and creams and butters
Oh,
with
yes.
all kind of chemicals in it. It was like, why are they scared of water, right? So I think it was more or less like they think water's not gonna do nothing to their hair. I get that. But back to the research, I was challenged to test my community here in Denver, okay? And the homework assignment was to create confusion on social media in any way I felt I chose. Okay? So let me cut to the chase. I decided to make a post saying that unfortunately I'm gonna have to shut down Tanya Does Hair. Woo!
Your
Okay.
website,
No, my business.
your business.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay? Because he said create confusion,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And he was very strategic about the research study because he says you must post this at 8 a.m. in the morning. He said for data collecting sake. And he said do not comment, do not engage, just post it and see, and then we're going to analyze it. Okay, Jacqueline, by 9 a.m., I posted it at 8. By 9 a.m., I had over 100 people that had just liked it or engaged, okay? But the data was mind-blowing because even my closest friend, my best friend, and my father both assumed, they have assumptive mindsets, that I was joking.
Oh, okay.
But what I got upset about, because it was a definite research study,
Right.
but it was like, but how did you know that? You assumed that I was joking. Because I told both of them, Mom could have died this morning. And if that happens, I'm definitely going to have to shut down business ASAP, right? So the both of them, and they got upset because they were exposed to the fact that they had an assumptive mindset. Because then they had to say, well, that's true, I didn't know. You're right. Then the rest of the world, clients included, they were blocked. Because they were just like, I'm not even going to entertain this. You know, and that's the majority of mindsets in the world. I'm not even going to listen. I'm not even going to ask and clear my confusion. I'm going to ignore this because that sounds crazy and I'm confused.
Okay.
So those are the mindsets that are like, I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to try it because it's not going to work. That's not true. That's not the case. I know I'm right. I know, you know what I mean? That's a mindset of a lot of women. I have an aggressive mindset. I'm not afraid to clear my confusion. I'll question you, I'll question a cop, I'll question the president. I'm not afraid to clear and say, well, why did you do that? Why are you going there? What made you buy that? Because I'm trying to learn, right? Which is all about holistics.
Right.
But I did not know at that time that that's what was going on in my community, is that there were a lot of blocked mindsets. Just don't believe.
Well, they saw your posting and they're just not going to pursue it any further.
Correct. There's stylists and salon owners doing the same thing. Like, I don't know what she's doing, but I'm just going to ignore it. I don't care that it's giving an amazing result. I don't care that she's trying, they're just like, I'm not gonna entertain it. Yeah, right. So I realized, like I said, that's the majority. So you have to understand when you use the term to use it diligently, right, and properly.
Oh, I've never used the term. This is the first time, I asked you to define it. But my husband is a block.
Yes, my mother is a block, and there's nothing wrong with it.
No, well.
I mean,
yes and no. First of all, it can be frustrating.
Correct, because they think they know everything.
There you go.
And they never listen to reason.
And I tell them, I said, you really think you came in with all your intellect from the time you were born?
No. No.
I mean,
no one is.
I mean, thank you.
Facts.
I said, no one. No one. So why would you not think you have to be involved in continuing educating and learning?
Mm-hmm.
I said, here's an example. I said, the fact that I know how to process your 401k and you don't.
Ooh.
Guess who learned it? Me.
Yeah.
I said, was I born
with that? No.
Born with that knowledge?
No.
That I would know how to process your 401k distribution? Hell no. And I said, so Dave,
Jacqueline,
how come I know how to process your 401k distribution, and it's your
'Cause-
401k, and you don't know.
Because you have a mindset.
There you go. I said,
That-
babe, you never went to HR and said, hey, show me how to navigate the computer so I can do a distribution of my 401k. I said, babe, that's ridiculous. You do know I can rob you blind. Correct. Girl, that's why I said I never heard the term blocker until now. But, oh my goodness.
And most men have blocked
But
mindsets.
why?
Because their masculinity
Now,
and
here
their
I am.
egos.
I'm doing the assertive, and you're explaining to me.
You're the
Why?
doctor.
Why
And-
do men feel they know
It's the
everything?
ego, it's the position,
But
it's the entitled, it's the
But
title
if
that they've been
you
given, right?
want- I was looking even at Donald Trump on the address,
Yes.
and I go, this asshole, what makes him think that he knows?
Look down, stretch your neck, there you
Just
go.
hurts. I said, you know, I'm so sick of people thinking they know all the answers, they have all the solutions.
People are afraid to expose themselves that they don't know something.
Shit! They don't know shit! They don't know anything. Quit being nice. People are afraid
And that's the other
to
problem. Wait,
expose
wait,
they
wait.
don't know shit.
That's the other problem. Women of today are sensitive.
There you are.
Woo!
We don't.
Super
I'm
sensitive.
not tolerating. I'm not gonna speak for all women.
You said you're not
But I-
tolerating it. I love older women because older women are strong.
I'm not tolerating.
They're not
I
punks.
told my
And they're
husband.
not sensitive. Man,
I said-
the world is in trouble. All these sensitive mindsets.
I told him, I said,
Mm,
if I die first, you will literally starve in this mansion because you don't know where anything is. You don't know.
It's called pride. I even told my mom, don't let your pride kill you. Because you will sit here and you will suffer because you are choosing to not
Right.
change.
There you go.
Woo!
See, now
Boy.
that's the key. There's a choice here.
It is a choice.
There's a
Nobody catches a virus to struggle. That is a choice to struggle. Nobody catches a virus to become broke. That is a choice to be broke. Those are results of the choices that you've
you
made
made.
with, that's right.
There
You
you
didn't
go.
trip and fall and get broke, shoot. That is a choice. It's not a virus. It's not something you
It's not
catch out the
random.
air. No,
It's
it's
not
not
random.
contagious
It's
either.
a choice.
Correct.
And just like you can choose to be open-minded.
You can choose where you want to live. That's a choice.
That's a
If you want to
choice.
choose to live in the cheapest apartments, that's your choice.
That's your choice.
You can choose to go get another job and live somewhere else. You can choose to have one job, or you can choose to have three.
So let me tell you the latest choice I heard just
Yes.
yesterday.
Yes.
Our teenagers, you're talking about older people,
Mhm.
but our teenagers are choosing not to learn to read and write anymore.
Cursive. Do you know
That's
cursive?
right.
Cursive is not
That's
taught.
it.
It's not taught in school
And do
anymore.
you know the brain activity and the function and the interaction of the brain with the arm, the muscle, the thinking process with cursive, it has been well substantiated. Nobody says you have to do cursive writing for the rest of your life, but you should at least learn it. But I heard on the news, and we're talking about it's our high school kids. They're not even going to class in Colorado. They're choosing to not even attend classes.
In trouble, my grandchildren are in more trouble
Then your
than
children,
my adult kids are. Correct.
right? And then you were.
Correct.
For some reason, it seemed like the generations, they just are not understanding. I don't know, like you said, I don't know if it's because they don't read. They're not reading history. They're not understanding that man is basically evil, and man will do whatever he can to subjugate another man. So it's up to you to be, to educate yourself and prevent prevent yourself from being subjugated.
Correct.
I
I think
like you
social
said,
media
is
is a big distraction.
it is. It's a
I watch my grandchildren, you know, how dependent they are on these devices. Whereas my children, they didn't have devices. They may have had video games,
Right.
you know, but that was only at certain times of the day. Like going outside to play
was
was
still a key
the
part.
staple, yeah.
Right, a play.
But yeah.
And even the word play now. How can you call a video game play when all you're doing is moving your fingers?
Yeah, that's not real
Play.
athletics, right?
That's right, that's not real, based on the definition of play. I don't know, my friend.
Me either. You and I will just be in,
Somehow,
we're just gonna be
we
in
got
our
on this
rocking chair on the porch rocking. Watching them.
But I just, from the presidential address, and I go, this man, he just talks in circles. Like you said, he is only about, he has a blocked mindset for confusion and chaos. Using your terminology.
Correct.
He's not interested in being assertive or learning or trying to figure out what, and that school, that news that we saw where Vance and him just ganged up on the current president of Ukraine. I just thought that was so revealing. I just thought, oh my God.
He's done a whole bunch of like what I call risky moves. Like, whoa.
Yes.
Why would you do that?
That's right. And
but we're dealing with a mindset.
we're dealing with a mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I keep trying to tell people is that we're going to have to ride this storm like anything else that we don't agree with. And the best way to write it is through reading and understanding what can I do to protect myself from this asshole.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like you said, it's a choice. I have to protect myself, whether that's my
financially.
job, there you go.
Yes.
Whether it's my job, whether it's my finances.
You can sit back and
whether
continue
it's-
to be dependent on the government if you want to.
Whether
But you're gonna
it's
struggle
my,
long term.
Maybe I have to change certain foods and have to buy certain
Maybe you
things.
need to be trained on the My Water experience so you can make some better money than what you are.
I don't know. It's just, give me a break, guys.
We have to, like I said, then thank God that we were chosen with the mindset that we chose. The ability to exercise the choice of mindsets, because we have the same choices to block information. You and I tomorrow can wake up and say, I'm not gonna learn nothing else. I just, like me about hair. I could have decided 2 years ago, I'm done with scalp exfoliating, I'm done with products, I'm not reading another label, I'm not testing no other tools. That's a choice to what's called stop, right? Just like with school. We can either stop after high school or you have a choice, right, to continue your education and keep going. So many individuals graduate from high school and they really take on the mindset that they know everything. When you don't, you just got the basics, right? That's just a general education diploma.
It's just such a thin foundation.
Yes, that's what beauty school is. Everyone thinks that they know everything when they come out of beauty school, and it's like you just got rolled the basics, just the floor. You weren't taught how to put furniture in it. You wasn't taught how to go shop for new furniture.
Color, accents,
None of that.
anything.
None of that.
None of that.
Just how to build the floor.
Just how to do the bare basics.
But that's why I said we have to just thank God, right? That not just having the mindset,
But it's getting so pervasive. It's getting so scary.
it is. But some listen, and then there's some mindsets within the blocked world have have different, some people have different tolerance levels, okay? And what I'm getting at is struggles, right? Most block mindsets are not affected by struggle. They gotta suffer before they change. Some mental wellness coaching in here today. Some mindsets have to suffer, which is way worse than a struggle. Way worse than a struggle. Before they think about changing. Woo! That's a characteristic in what's called a personality trait that's very difficult to manage.
You have to go through a struggle. You actually have to be hurt or traumatized, whatever word you want to use, before you can say, maybe I thought about that.
And guess what?
That's sad.
That was me.
Well, you have said that multiple times, my friend.
That's why I know so much about it.
Well, you have said that. You have.
Because I've lived it.
That was your life.
Absolutely, I've lived it. I was hurt.
Struggle.
I've suffered. I've been to jail 5 times.
That's right.
So my parents were telling me, Tanya, you need to get out the streets. Tanya, you need to stop running with these gang members. Tanya, you need to get it together. Tanya, what is wrong with you? Tanya, you weren't raised like this.
And you weren't.
I wasn't.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
No. So why did you adopt that lifestyle?
Because I adopted a mindset that the streets was gonna love me better than my mother could.
Street.
Yeah, like gang members, because I heard that the gangs protect you. Mom never protected me. She would leave me at night, you know, with her boyfriends. So I never felt protected.
Or
I
her
never
job.
felt favored, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
totally.
So you know, I've always been open.
Games.
Yes, I've always been open to try anything. If you say it's a good thing, okay, give it here. I'm gonna try it. But
I'm so glad you came out of that mindset.
only by the grace of God.
True. All of it.
Because I didn't. What's not embarrassing, but what's true and factual is it's not like I woke up one day and was like, I don't want to be in a gang anymore.
Well, I don't want to be in trouble. But then
It didn't
I
happen
thought
like
you said you did wake up.
that. I did after
I
a while.
did,
Hold on, I had to
Yeah.
suffer.
Yes.
Give me a Give me a second, babe. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Hey, y'all. It's Ms.Tanya. Just thought that, here, I'm gonna sit y'all right here because I have to use the bathroom. Thought that I'd bring y'all with me so you can know what I'm doing today. So I thought that I would invite you all into a day with Ms.Tanya. So Ms.Tanya drinks a lot of water, so she pees a lot. One of the ways I stay so healthy is ensuring that I'm intaking enough water. Can y'all do me a favor and like the live? I'm sure y'all have never taken a potty break with somebody before. Aaron, have you liked the live? Like the live, y'all. Dang. Whew. Thank you, Aaron. Good morning, everybody. You're joining me for a day in the salon with Ms.Tanya. As a holistic hair and scalp practitioner, where I restore hair and scalp without the use of conditioner. I don't use protein, no keratin. I don't use heat protectants. Man, I found a better way, y'all. And I'm ready to train anybody, so that's where I'm a little different. Where everybody else is just showing their services, well, I'm ready to train you on mine and level you up just like these services have leveled me up. I mean, I'm earning well over 6 figures now. I average 6 figures a year. And I only offer 2 services. You can go to my menu and see. I don't offer braids. I don't offer extensions. I don't offer hair color, hair cutting, none of that. I do holistic hair care. So come on, let's go back and finish this good day. client number one, so you can ask your questions, and I'll definitely check back once I get done with it. Okie dokie. Oh. It's better for everybody. They just acting like they like crunchy, brittle, frizzy hair.
I know. My brother, I have a lot of, you have a lot of people too that will, they tend to always ask you, they'll say, I'm having this problem, what do you recommend? I'm having, and you're going, man, if I could figure out a way to make money.
Oh, Miss Jacqueline, I just did it. I can help you. I did.
Everybody always asks me for,
You can be a mentor like me, Miss Jacqueline. And we can make some mentorship packages, and you'll charge so much for each package, and you offer so much with it. And then you put it on a link. I'll help you get that link. I'm so serious. And you'll then be able to get paid for your work. So that when people do access you want your my water warm or cool? Warm?
I'm okay either
With
way.
it cool? Okay, because it's
Sure.
not cold, because I just took it out
Exactly.
the bag.
Yeah, I'm okay. Sometimes I kind of like that shock on the scalp. It just feels really good. Now, those are plastic, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All of them are fake plants. I don't have time for them in here. I have live plants at home though. I don't have not
Yeah.
any live fake plant in my home. I have a lot of bamboos. They're in my shrine.
Well, that's what we were talking about, the dryness.
Yeah, so like certain plants are really gonna struggle. That's why I have a lot of bamboos. Because they live well without dirt, and you don't have to worry about water in them. You just gotta make sure they are in water.
In water.
Yeah.
I see those lucky
Is that water?
bamboos. Oh, wonderful.
Is that cool?
No,
Oh,
I mean,
just
it feels
thinking.
great.
Good.
Yeah, no,
Thank you.
I'm thinking about what we were saying.
Keep
And
your head back
unfortunately,
for me.
your struggle. But I
Yeah,
do
so-
remember one time you said, one day
I
I
was
just
very,
realized,
I was very
I'm
angry
just
as a
tired.
child.
Yeah.
So that's what made me consider, and then the community, right? I think if mom would have maybe not went into such a low level income type area like Park Hill back then, the gangs were just really bad at that point. And I had access to them because I was in school. Okay, so although mom tried to control me by not letting me play with anybody at home on the weekends, I still had access to these types of people at school.
And see, I did too, but Tanya, I guess my fear of them and how I saw how they behaved, and quite honestly, I didn't appreciate the bullying. Like,
I didn't either, but I handled it differently
yes,
by snapping.
yes.
And I was so surprised at myself because I'm genuinely nice. So the energy towards me was always confusing because some girls would want to fight me just because of my personality, because I was not mad and I was upbeat. So I now realize that angered them, which is why it attracted them to bully me because they were trying to break that energy, right?
Right, correct.
And so this didn't happen though. I got bullied all through school. I did not snap until I was in the 10th grade, and I'll never
Yes.
forget it. We were in the gym, and this particular bully, because it wasn't just me. Most bullies bully a lot of people.
Exactly.
It's not just one person.
Oh, yes.
And so on this particular day, she had a belt, and
Whoa.
she was snapping it. You know how you like take a towel
Oh,
and
yeah.
do like that?
Oh, yes.
And she kept snapping the
Yeah.
belt on me, yeah.
Right.
So, I got jeans on, but it was like, ow,
Yeah,
like,
right.
stop. And you know how bullies are. They're going to challenge you. So I remember her going, or what? Or what? What you going to do? And she kept snapping me with the belt. Well, she didn't realize that she had triggered me. Because, see, my mother whooped me with a belt all the time. And I had to take it from her. Yeah.
Right.
So I'll never forget that. With me, I can see me right now sitting on them bleachers at Manual High School.
Oh, my goodness.
And she hit me that third time, and I snapped. I remember coming off them bleachers, and I tried to kill her. I'll never forget that. And I got suspended and everything.
Yeah.
And I was so mad, because I was like, she was hitting me first. I just responded,
and
is
they-
what happened.
The schools never did enough for us kids who were bullied.
You're right. They didn't do anything. Their
They
whole
would
thing was,
let the bully, they would let the bully just bully your kid or bully you until you did snap or did something worse to
and
yourself.
I got suspended.
Oh, yeah.
But guess what happened? Guess what the result of that was? It was so confusing. The very next day, I see her coming. So I'm thinking, we're
Come
about
on,
to
girl.
fight again.
That's
Yeah.
right. Come on, girl.
So I'm ready. I'm getting my fists.
She's ignoring you now.
And she's kind of like,
Oh, hey.
hi, Tanya.
You're my friend. You're my best.
That was so confusing. It was like, wait. We just fought yesterday, and now you're being nice today? And somebody said to me, well, Tanya, you finally stood up to me.
Yeah.
And now that you did, she now sees that you're not a punk, is what they called it
In your
in my
day.
generation. So that's how everything started. I started realizing, so if I fight you, you're going to be my friend tomorrow. And it worked. It worked. There was a few females at Manny that had a problem with my personality. And I think they got upset because people would say all the time, Tanya, you're pretty. You think you're all that. Okay, it's not my fault that I have the hair I have. It's not my fault I have the skin tone that I have. It's not my fault. I'm who I am. Jesus. Like, why is that angering people, right? So I turned into a monster at Manny. It was almost fun to fight because I knew I'd make a friend. This is how I ended up being Manny. The games were really, really, really big at Manny. In particular, it's called an OG. Those are like the ones in charge of the game. Come on now. And I was having a fight one day, and he noticed it. And he was like, ooh, she'll be good. He recruited me.
For his game.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And so I took to it, and that's how that happened. But I understand, back to what we were talking about, I understand these mindsets because I possess them along my journey. I've been depressed. I've been triggered. I've had anxiety. I've been to jail. I've been strung out. I've been homeless. I've done almost everything there is to do wrong. I've been a thief before. I've been a liar. I've been married. I've been a mother. My children are grown. I've done a lot in my journey. I got 3 businesses, been in business 17 years, I'm now a beauty brand owner, still elevating and still reaching higher levels. I now realized, like back to what we were talking about, my choice, right, to keep learning. My choice to keep learning is what has got me here. Listen, a lot of people don't. Do you remember when I was wearing the white jackets, the white lab? Okay, I had registered for the University of Trichology to become a trichologist. Remember that? I could have stopped there. But once I learned that they're not teaching me how to remove it, that bothered me. So I was like, well, that's not gonna help me, so I kept going.
Yeah.
Right? I could have stopped with my trichology certification, but I didn't, and now realize how much more I'm helping us, right, with removing our buildup and not leaving it outside. So I'm proud of you. I love saying those words because I love hearing them. It's not something I hear often. So I'm very proud of you for making the choices that you made. I talked about you the other day. I have a friend. I did. I was talking about you behind your back. And I told her, we were talking about our finances. I got the calendar.
Yeah.
And I told her to get the calendar to do the same thing. And I told her about you. I said, she's a millionaire. And I said, so we have to start accessing people that already have done it.
And it's not hard.
It's not. You just have to change. Everyone is so afraid to change. And I've even talked to those that I mentor differently, because some words are trigger words, right? Change is like, so I call it, it's a chance. Let's take a chance. It's a try. A risk. Yeah. Well, don't say risk, because that kind of makes me feel like I might lose. So let's change the mindset.
You might. Yeah, you know that.
If it's a test, though, right? That tells the mindset, I may not pass, right? Or if it's a trial, I may not like it, right?
True.
Right.
That's true.
So I now have to change the mindset when I'm mentoring women to get us to think differently so that we can start making different choices and different actions so that we can have different results.
Now I'm going to tell you, you're getting really close to what we call spinning, where you take the reality and you spin it in a way, or you reframe it is another word back in the 80s, but you can reframe it or you spin it in a way that's perceived, that it is palatable to people. They'll take it, they'll listen, but you have to be careful with that, because those of us who have the ability to influence a large number of people can spin things in a way that is not good for people. And we're living through that right now with Donald Trump.
Have mercy on my soul.
One way that he has so many people is based on, they're not even questioning, they're not even looking at his accomplishment. Now, remember we talked about it. If that water didn't work on the first time,
It would have been
hard
correct to sell it. Correct. That is correct.
and maybe what if it worked on the fourth time? How would you get people to continue to stay with it until the fourth time? You would have had to come up with something. But thank the Lord.
Amen.
The truth will set you free.
Amen.
It works on the first time. You don't have to spin it. You don't have to reframe it. You just say, use it.
I think I just came too hard with the no conditioner. I should have left that alone and just came with a hydration product. But I went too hard in the paint with too many sensitive mindsets of the world today.
But no conditioner. It has the alcohol. It has everything that erases the effect of the marijuana. No, he had to tell us the truth. The fact is, it was us.
It's because it's uncomfortable.
It's on drugs.
It's uncomfortable to admit that what you've been doing is wrong.
That's what you told me over and
Especially from behind the chair. That's hard to admit
because
we are licensed. We're licensed, so we've been given this mindset that we know everything and can't nobody tell us nothing.
And then remember the hardest thing you told me was, you may have to give up Vicky.
Cause she's not on deck.
That's right. You told me that. And
I'm
go,
not saying that she doesn't know what she's doing with
that's what you
hairstyling,
said. You
but
never said anything bad about her.
no,
but
she's just not on my level.
You put it out there for me to choose.
Right, real quick, gotta check this out. Is that air warm back there?
It's really good enough.
Okay. That's because I did not go up. We were talking. There you go. Look, it does matter. This is why I go up from the back, because it's the only way I know how to dry these nape hairs. And now when I get done, you'll notice that you're dry. The air will be cool and warm now. Okay. Better? And what about the middle? Warm? And the top? Yes, your sides and everything is good? Yes. Good.
Now, I tell you, there's so many things that you have said to me. I walk out of here and I go, I've got to assess this. I'm gonna have to really, really think about this. She's telling me.
I remember you were like, you are a 40, you said, I cannot believe I'm listening, or I have a 40-year-old woman telling me what to do.
It's just wild.
And remember, I was like, I'm not afraid of you, Miss Jacqueline.
No,
I'm going to
no.
tell you, just like I tell everybody else,
And I
what
go,
you need to know about your hair. I'm
Well,
not scared to
I
say
did my
that.
research. Like I said,
I've done the
you would say
research.
things like, you may have to give up Miss Vicky. I go, what? No, she
Because
didn't
remember,
say
you went
that.
to her,
Oh, yeah, I
and then
did.
you came back, and I saw
Yeah.
how your hair felt and how it looked. And you had not lasted like you last when you see me. So
Right,
that's
right.
what made
Yeah.
me say that.
That's
Because it was
right.
like, she's going to make you struggle in
yeah.
between sessions. Where, do you have a struggle in between sessions with me?
No, unfortunately, I have no struggle. That's my problem.
Listen, I have a
need to
client.
have some struggle. I need to.
The client after you today is Miss Francis. Miss Francis has been in my chair for like 22 years.
Right.
When I first introduced her to my water, she started, feeling the results. So she comes in one day and she's really, older women are not afraid to show their confusion, So her eyes is all crinkled, her forehead is all.
Oh yeah, yeah. We've been processing. We've been thinking about
And
it.
she comes
And
in
we're
and she
thinking,
goes, how is this possible? Well, yes. So she goes, Tanya, she goes, my hair don't get nappy no more.
What have you done?
I said, Miss Francis, what do you mean? She said, I don't do that again, shake your head.
Oh yeah.
That's just the blow. I don't do nothing to it.
That's right.
So I then had to say to her, is that a problem? She was like, no,
It's
just
an observation.
different. She
That's
said, I'm so
right,
used
different.
to adding oil
Oh,
every day. I'm so
don't
used to
say it.
putting heat on my hair every
There you
day. I'm used to it being so frizzy and kinky and shedding everywhere every day.
go. All I have to do is put those little, and I wasn't even a lover of the foam curlers.
No.
Because remember before that, I was using the hard ones.
Yes.
And you
But
said, no, Jacqueline, you could use foam. And I go, no, I can't. I haven't used a foam roller since I was in elementary
And remember,
school.
yes, you were like, what do you mean? I said a sponge roller.
That's it. Yeah, like, are we
I
talking
said,
about the same
I'm a
thing?
little old school. So yes. And those are so much more comfortable to sleep on, aren't they?
They are.
And you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't know Sally's had those different size rollers. The sponge rollers was only one color, black or orange. Yeah, pink. Sally's in that kit was kind of cool because I was like, well, dang, we got all these
and
sizes.
You can see I've been using it. But yeah, I got another kit. And these rollers, they're just perfect.
Over for me. That's a part of hair care that is better for clients. Clients really appreciate how I cater. I think clients really appreciate, I hear about my time management, the education. When clients book with me, they leave here every single session with new knowledge, right? Even to this day, you're saying to me, I didn't know that, right? That's the real benefit of hair care because you get to have more personal conversations about what's going on at home and your lifestyle. Do you remember the day you came in with the extra buildup and we realized it was because you had been out in the yard? Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't know what we're gonna do, because
Well, I'm gonna help
I'm
you. We're gonna be
slated to be out in the yard a lot more, because I'm starting my sustainable farm, this year.
we're
It'll
gonna
be small.
we're gonna get you some neck fans that you will not go outside without.
Neck thing.
That is correct. Things like this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get you ones that go around your neck
Hmm.
that you'll use, that you'll constantly have air.
That does feel good.
Doesn't it?
I like that it's a USB.
It's a USB.
Mhm.
These people in Georgia, they walk around. Homeless people got these.
They don't have a home, but they got those.
They got these to keep yourself cool, and it has
Very
3
nice.
different speeds.
I've seen those. Some of the
Let me
staff
show
have
you.
those.
Yeah. So
You're putting homeless people out of
you
these.
can have one. I have one for you.
Let's see.
It's USB chargeable,
Mm-hmm.
and
3
you
times
can keep it with you. So you can look. This comes off of here. This just sits.
Yeah.
That's the base. But these are so small, you can stick it in your pocket when you're in the yard, okay, in your apron or whatnot, and keep it with you.
just keep it with-
And without having to go in the house or go in the shade,
Right,
Woo.
right.
more so, you get your head, you get your neck, because it's this area that gets hot first.
Right.
Then it increases around the occipital bone over to the front. But it's a way to keep cool. So you'll have to have these type of accessories with you at all times in the car. You'll need to have one in your purse because this summer is going to be the driest, most hardest summer when it comes to sweating that we've had thus far. Um, I'm already seeing it on my thick-headed clients, like you and I. We have what's called low density.
Yes.
My thick-head girls, woo,
Whoa.
the buildup is bad. It's bad.
Yes.
I'm having to tell them that they're gonna get charged full price because they are not coming in with a VIP scenario. You ladies are walking in looking like you're a new client on the scalp, and that's because they're not doing any of their scalp their at-home
I
care.
was going to say they're at home care.
Well, that's fine, but they're gonna get charged for it because it's
Well.
taking so much longer just to complete the service because they have so much more.
Well, okay, so I wear a hat. It's you know what? I'm going to have to research this. I'm going to talk to you about this next week because I wear a hat when I'm out there gardening. I don't like.
Now a full hat because we can.
Oh yeah, it's a cowboy hat. It's a full hat. It's a hat.
We're gonna get you a Vietnamese hat. You know what I'm talking about? They're nets and they're huge,
Mhm.
but more so the type of the type of cap matters. So we got to make sure we get a breathable one because a lot of cowboy hats are pretty thick. So that's not letting a lot of air.
But it's that's what I wanted to explain is the material. I don't want to say straw because that will give you maybe the
I
wrong
kind of know
impression.
what you mean.
But it is, quote unquote, like a bamboo, like a breathable thing. It is. It's considered a very breathable hat. That's why I bought it.
Good.
But
I'm
it's
happy to
very
hear.
stylish.
I'm happy to hear it, as long as it's not causing you to, like, when you take it off, do you feel like you sweated around the brim?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. So then
Right around here.
Alrighty, so then what we may do.
Yes, and that's what I was looking at this.
Mhm.
Was talking about, the wig and everything. But yes, I'm thinking this is me. I gotta think about that.
Well, I'll be helping you along this journey because we're all going to be struggling this summer. And so many individuals that are not under my care are going to be so confused with the whys. Why is my shedding increased? Why am I itching way more? That's what it is. A lot of people are noticing the increased itching and not understanding why. And it's our environment that's changing. It's not well, in addition, you got to adjust. When your environment changes, you have to change your regimen. And the holistic approach is definitely helping us to retain our hair way better than the moisturization approach. That seems to come with more hair loss, and that's not going to keep us full if we're suffering hair loss. I'm gonna keep watching it though, because I'm curious. I remember last year this time, I was a little bothered that the humidity was touching under 20 because it had never been that low before. And now this year we're under 10. So I'm like, what's gonna happen if we get to 0%
Oh gosh, don't even.
humidity,
man.
moisture in the air? That's
gonna
crazy.
be like,
We're gonna
ooh,
die.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna all have to shave our hair off. Like, no, I don't think so. I think as long as we keep doing what we're doing, we'll be saved. Because I even have young girls now.
Concern.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start watching that humidity too.
Yep. Um,
Hmm.
it's
I know
shocking.
sometimes when I put my hair up
Mm-hmm.
and I put my hat on,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said though, I do get, I'll have the sweating here, but my hair is gorgeous.
Thank you.
I have to put it up though.
Yeah, yeah. We have to protect
I have to
it.
put it up.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, many times I've had it up, and then
That's called a protective style. That's what a real protective style is all about.
and I'll then take the hat off. Sometimes I'll be in the car and maybe I'm going to a nursery or somewhere. I'll take my hat off, and I can feel the coolness around the brim, like you said, around that forehead.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'll shake my hair loose, take, because I pinned it up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shake it loose and it looks great. And then I can just go into the nursery and I don't feel like I'm a monster.
You're not a monster.
No, I don't like my hair to be
messy.
Yeah.
Some people like their hair messy. There's this new style of kinkiness, frizziness, and a lot of what would you call it? Poofiness,
Well, like I said, some people have a nice face that can get away with wearing things. I can never get away with wearing my hair frizzy. It just never, I never look good. I never appreciate what was looking at me in the mirror. I feel
you gotta be a strong woman to rock frizzy hair, because I can't do it.
I can't do it. I just never cut it.
Me either.
And even getting ready today, sometimes all I do is put my hand through my hair and just kind of fluff it around.
And just shake it. Oh, shake it again. Shake it. You just.
You'll look in the mirror and you can feel it.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't feel embarrassed.
That's good to know. I'm happy. And me too. Like I used to hate windy days. I used to hate days when it snowed because
I do not care anymore about that. And you've seen me. I've left your place and gone straight into car. I don't care if it's even if it's slightly moist. Even if it's the time when it's kind of finished raining or maybe a little snow, because by the time I get in the car and I shake it,
it's fine. It doesn't get frizzy.
It does not get frizzy. It just doesn't. So I don't mind that.
And the fact that we don't have to do a relaxer no more. We don't have to do no protein, no keratin, no hot oil treatments, no conditioner, no nothing.
You're not putting that chemical on your scalp. You're not putting it on your skin. You're not smelling it.
We're post-treating the tap
The
water.
smell. Oh, man.
Yes.
I just wish I was a better hair roller. But I
You
will
are
say,
a good hair roller.
but I will say this: sometimes the curler will, I wanted it maybe to go, let's say, more vertical or maybe towards my face, and somehow it gets twisted.
That's your reach advantage doing that.
And and then when I take that curler out, I go, how come you turn this way? Then I have to.
And it
wrap
also
it
could be
around
your
my finger.
hair growth, because all hairs don't
That
grow
is
in the
true.
same direction.
That
So
is true.
it could have been, the outgrowth could have been going back.
Back.
And if you're trying to curl it forward, even though you curled her forward, she's still gonna go back.
Back, because that's where the
The
hair.
normal position
So,
and direction.
Yeah, that is true. That is so true. That is true. That is true. Yeah, you're right. I've experienced that, especially up here, where my hair naturally goes this way, and this part has a tendency to kind of go weird. And so I'm trying to get it to do, maybe I'm trying to get it to come to my face, and it goes, no, I want to go in the back. That's where I'm comfortable.
Hair care. There's a reason why a lot of individuals don't like hair care, because it's unlike a hairstyle. You got to keep working at it every day. And a lot of people are lazy and they don't want to work at anything every day. So they assign hair care as like, it's too hard. It's too difficult. I don't have time for all that. It's like, yes, you do. You got time for it, especially if it's easy and going to give you better. You definitely have time for it. I think you should.
I don't know. I just know it's, I know certain things have worked very well for me. And one is that huge crazy comb that you introduced me to. First of all, the little
Crazy
skin
comb. This
the
comb
little, that one,
is a lifesaver.
lifesaver. But even the little skinny one, remember when you first introduced me to that one?
The rat tail.
To
part with.
To part with and to set my hair. I still use only that to roll.
Cute.
And then I use the big crazy comb when I'm combing out.
I have to also, when I mentor girls, I have to get them to understand that women over 50 are the best clients of the industry. You ladies are so willing. You ladies care about your hair.
Well,
You
we're
ladies,
losing it.
you said that again. Say, because you're losing it.
Well, it's changed.
Yes.
We're not the 20s anymore. I mean, I look at those pictures and I can't believe how much hair. Just gobs of hair. I'm not in my 30s. I'm not even in my 40s.
Look down a little bit.
No, things start changing. Really, I guess you can say attention getting changes in the late 50s.
Mm.
And here I am, I'm almost approaching 70. So yeah, it's become center for me. It's become one of the most important things that I can do for myself every single day. Every single day. And even when I go to a spa, put my hair up, whether I wear curlers or not. I usually on a spa, I try not to. So I usually just, roll it with my
Your hair is
finger.
acting a little white girlish right now.
And I'll just put the cap, the little band that you wear when you're getting a massage.
Yes.
And it used to bother me if the masseuse touches my head, but it doesn't bother me anymore. If she wants to massage,
because it doesn't mess up.
That's right.
You were afraid it would mess up.
Exactly. Or and you want to know, and you can have other people my age validate this. One of the biggest self-conscious aspects of hair care was when you would go to the optician and get an eye exam.
Oh, okay.
And get an eye exam.
Yes.
I don't know if you know this, but opticians have to sometimes push your head, into the machine.
Yeah.
I used to be self-conscious that they're touching my hair.
Because they would feel how it feels.
But now I've had,
yeah,
because most of those people are usually
white people.
Yeah. And they're touching your hair. And sometimes some will actually ask. They're very, they know enough about Black women And they'll say, is it okay if I touch your head?
Mhm.
I have, I need to push you closer to this. And I go, oh yeah, I don't have a problem with you touching my hair. That did not used to be at one time. No, I'm serious as a heart
I
attack.
know.
And you can
It
check
was me. It
my
was a
calendar.
no-no. I used to duck real
Yeah, you
quick.
can check
Now
all
I'm
my-
telling people like, feel it, because
Yeah.
so many people when I'm in the airports, they don't ask me, do I have a relaxer? Older women stop and they're always
Who does your
frowning. No,
hair?
they ask, what kind of relaxer do you have in your hair? Because they're like, your hair is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'd be like,
I don't have
I don't have a relaxer. And they'd be like, stop lying.
She's one of
And then,
those.
but then you got to say, feel it. And once they feel it, they go, oh my
Yeah,
God.
you can feel the difference.
Then I give them a card and then they be ordering the product themselves.
Yeah, I tell everybody, no, I don't have a problem. This one young man, and he goes, I need to push your head closer to the machine.
Oh, go ahead.
And I go, oh, not a problem. And, and I hate to say it, they have their stereotypes and they're thinking your hair is greasy.
Correct.
They're thinking it feels funny and crinkly. And I could tell he was going, ooh. Now, he didn't say ooh, but I could tell with his fingers, he was just like, oh. her hair
Yeah, they
feels
don't, you can tell the way they touch it.
touch you, exactly.
It's very soothing.
Soothing. And they're not,
Afraid. It's like, ooh.
it's like, I know my hair felt better than his. He's a white boy. Ooh, I knew that. I mean, you could just know. You could just tell. But then you go,
Yes.
Now, I wonder if he let me touch his hair.
And if it felt the same. Oops, sorry.
That's okay. But you're absolutely right, my friend. Yep.
I'm so grateful. I can't say it again to God for the favor to have given me the courage, right, to do this.
There you go.
Because this
Amen.
was
Amen.
this was very difficult to transition my own mindset from what beauty school taught me. I used to use conditioner. I used to put everybody under the dryer. I was using protein. I've used keratin. I did extensions. I've been a Denver braider. I did locks. I did the natural, letting clients leave me with their hair not dry. I've done everything this industry has rolled to me. And nothing has given me the result that this approach gives.
Oh, the outcome.
Yeah.
It speaks for itself.
So I'm never going back. And I've actually had clients come in here that are so in love with conditioner that has said,
this is my conditioner.
no,
You have to
yeah,
put
can
this.
you use it?
Yeah, you
No,
gotta put this in my head.
You can do that at home. Go home and put conditioner in your hair. Don't try to force it.
But you don't need it.
So many have been born into it. So anybody born, I did the research. Anyone born after 1990, Dr. Jacqueline, was born into conditioner. So they know nothing, no life without it. You and I both know that when we were younger, we did not use conditioner. We didn't use no heat protectant. We didn't put serums in our hair. We didn't do any of that. And our hair was just fine, wasn't it?
It was.
It was. We didn't start struggling till we started using conditioner, putting oils in our hair, which are called serums, and started putting things like heat protectants and spritz and so forth. I feel all I've done is taken us back because I got to a point after I tried the keratin and it stinks like that. What else?
Protein pad.
Things.
You remember those protein pads?
Yes.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very odor-ish. I didn't know what else to do, and God came down and had someone give me this idea of researching water. And I'm so grateful that I did because it is the best approach that any of us, you, me, all the other clients that sit here, have ever experienced. I'm trying to currently, I am partnering with a, it's called Care Credit. Care Credit. it's a place that I'll be able to like accept insurance. Like I will.
Yeah, I've
Yes.
heard of Care Credit.
Yeah.
It's a credit card or
right.
financing. Let's just
Right,
say it's a financing vehicle.
Yes, that makes it affordable, right?
That's right.
So
Now,
I'll be able to
Help a wider audience that is in need by giving them so
Mhm.
many sessions, right? And then putting it on
the Care Credit.
Yeah.
Now, if they pay it before the promotional, and hopefully you're stressing that,
So what's good
they
about
don't.
what's
They
good?
won't have to pay the interest, and
Exactly.
it's almost
Exactly.
then that's when you really get the benefit.
Mhm.
That's the true benefit.
I'm thinking about it. I need to do something because the ones that have the most problems, because it's a mindset, need the most help. And they can't afford 185 every 2 sessions. And because I'm not a doctor and I don't take insurances, I don't want to minimize my worth just to help the mindsets that choose to be, poor. Because I now realize it is a choice, and I want to try to help them too. To just again help a wider audience, because the hair loss pandemic is what I'm calling it here in Denver is bad, bad, bad. Most are not noticing it because they're in a type of a braid pattern. My God, it's worse than it's ever been. I think next time we need to round you out again. Your hair is growing. Have you noticed?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you're getting your
I
fullness
like-
back in here again.
Yeah, I like that part.
You like good, then we're just gonna let it come down.
Well, it's because I like that. I like to do that.
I like it when you do it too.
It's so cool.
You are all done well.
Wow. I should just be very careful with Care Credit.
I'm considering it. There's another one called Sunbuilt, and then there's another one called
Sunbuilt.
Eye Care, and there's another one, and they all have different terms and different fees and all that.
The only I know about Care Credit because David used Care Credit to pay for his extensive
Dental, I do too.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'll never do it again.
Well, with David,
Ever.
of course that was me. I'd pay everything.
Yes.
We combine our money, a single bucket, but I'm the one who makes sure this needs to be paid, this. And so, like I said, the key is the promotion.
Mhm.
Because that same concept was used a lot in the furniture business.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Probably
I
when
took
you were
advantage
a
of-
young
I was gonna say,
girl.
when I bought my first house,
That's right. When
we
you were
went
a
to
young girl.
American Furniture, and it was an
Mhm.
automatic approval.
Or Levitt's.
It was
Yeah.
internal financing
Uh-huh.
that you could go, you got
Go.
approved for so much, and
You got approved for, let's say, like 2 years or
Yeah.
18 months
Yeah.
with
no interest free.
And
We didn't even appreciate that back then.
That's right.
Like, what does that mean, huh?
well, I did.
Interest free.
Because you could really buy some very nice furniture.
Mm-hmm. I build houses.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I got my whole house decorated like that, and it got to a point where we could go into certain furniture stores, and that's what we got. So yeah,
Goodness.
but like you said, like everything else, it got abused. People start not adhering to the promotion. You know what I mean? Because
I do.
remember, if you missed that promotion, you were paying
You was paying
all the way back.
boo.
And then
Yeah.
it was 20,
Making
30
up
or
for
something
it.
crazy. So no, you have to adhere to the promotion.
Mhm.
I like that.
I'm glad you like it, because I do put forth. It's like, I want us to have a bougier machine.
I do not like did you get those receipts? They they come into the email and I have to delete them. It's just more things I have to delete in my junk. But, all right, my friends. So like I said, I'm gonna look at my hat. It's a straw hat,
Thank you.
but it's a different type of straw. And I'm gonna look at that brim. 'Cause I
Just
do
take a
wear-
picture. Take a picture of it.
Yes,
for me and
yes,
text
I
it to me.
do. I do.
And
wear
then
it.
I will be able to say yes, because I want to look at it to see if it has the holes or not, and if it,
Holes?
like some cowboy hats have holes in them. I gotta look at the brim, the cap, to just see if it's holes. I'll see. I'll tell you what I mean.
Wow. I know. Man, I love that hat, but hey, I gotta find something, because I know I'm gonna be out there a lot, and I try not to get out there, like you said, during those really high peak times.
Right.
I try to get out there before it gets too dry or too hot. But, and then something like a fan like this. Now, you don't have to give this to me.
I so know that.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
All right.
I know it's uncomfortable to have people giving you stuff.
Well, you give us a lot. You give us a lot of stuff.
Well, thank you. I
You know,
try. That's one of
now,
my
you said
strategies.
it was a new brush you wanted to introduce me to.
Yes, that I want to give you.
I don't want to. We're running behind.
Remember, I tried it.
Oh, yes.
So that's travel. It's petite. Use travel size. You can use
Whoa.
that
Okay.
whenever you need to.
So this takes the place of my pink.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I would say, well, try it in the shower. But
Oh,
I would
try
say at home I still have this in my shower,
Yeah.
but this is on my counter that
Yes.
I use every night.
Night. Got it.
Because it's more sturdier than this. This brush don't feel. Even my dad said that's a good scrape.
This is a
He
good
called it a scrape.
Okay.
He said
This is
it.
a good scrape. I may then, if that's the case, I may get one for Dave. Did you get those through Sally or through somewhere else?
I got them through somewhere else. It's
Yeah.
called
I may
T.
have to get those, I may have to find out, or get another one next time. 'Cause Dave, he likes the people.
See, and my dad did too. Hi, y'all. All right. Any questions for me? You just watched me do my first client, my 9 a.m. and I did her in an hour and a half. I made $140 plus a $20 tip. And now I get to kick it and chill till my 11 o'clock comes in. I have 5 clients that I book every day because I have strategically learned how to not just have exceptional time management, but there's things that I do throughout the day that helps me to stay on track. And I'm now prepared to share all of those type of gems with anybody that's ready to be mentored. Now, you know, mentorship is not free. That's a very valuable personal relationship that you pay for to help you individually. A mentor is not on the phone talking to you about their business and their successes. A mentor is going to help you and your business and your successes. So if anybody out there is looking for a mentor that is open like myself, I have water knowledge, I got hydration knowledge, I can help you with your internal health, I can help you with coaching you at home if you want to learn how to do your own hair, if you want to learn how to grow hair like me, because I'm following my approach and my hair is so full. Those of you, hey, Tribe, forgot about my Tribe, let's check in. Don't forget to like the video, everyone. Thanks to the 12 individuals that have liked my video. Mwah, love you. Thank you to the YouTube likers. let me get to the comments and address everything. I'm going all the way to the top. So who's all still here in here with me? Hi, Miss Patricia. Thank you so much for your orders and your support. Hi, Patty Smith. Hi, Queen. Thank you, babe, for your support. Hi, Aaron, my good friend. Good morning. Listening to some blues on the radio. Miss Patricia, you softer hair is better for you. Softer hair is better for me too. I didn't realize how like different and crunchy brittle my hair really was feeling until I tried my water. Ah, man, big difference. And it's so easy. It's safe. It's a water. And listen, all waters are not the same. I tell everyone, first of all, mine is clear. There's nothing floating in my product water. I've bought some water products that have stuff floating in it. It's not mine. My product is clean, clean. I'm not using distilled water or store-bought water at that. I actually process water to get it to a specific level so that it can remove. My water is a universal solvent. It removes what the tap water leaves behind. So after you rinse your conditioner off or your protein treatment or your relaxer or whatever it is, your rice water, whatever it is you're putting in your hair, you got to rinse it out with the tap water. And at that point, the tap water done left all type of stuff on your hair that's in the tap water. And I know we're not thinking about this because we're just too busy, in our lives. But that's what you got me for, to open and expand your mindset, to expose it to different things that make a huge difference. So thank you, Miss Patricia. What's up, all you all you get? What's up, all you get? Hey, Ms.Tanya, I scaled my scalp for the second time yesterday. For some reason, I think I had more dandruff during the first one, but my hair seems shinier. Okay, scalp detoxing don't do nothing to the shine of your hair, all you get. I'd have to slow you down to kind of walk with you step by step. Scalp detoxing doesn't do anything to the shine of your hair. It does everything to your regrowth of your hair. That's what scalp detoxing does. And your buildup is going to change. It's never going to be the same because you're human. You're not a mannequin. You sweat, and sweating is something you can't control. I know there's a lot of controlling women in the world that want to control everything, but you can't control your sweating. It's not like eating. So some of us are sweating like 55 times a day. I got chain sweaters right here in my chair. They can't even get through a 2-hour session before they're dripping sweat. That's why I have all these fans and stuff in here to cater. So I'm proud of you, all you get, that I have inspired another woman to start caring for your scalp. I also, hold on. I got the scalp brushes for our scalps. They're only $4.99 on my link. My link is in the description, y'all. You can either have it shipped to your house or you can select curbside pickup here at Tanya Does Hair if you're here in Colorado with me. But I brought it. I found it. I researched it, went and got them, and now I'm ready to give them to you. Moving right along. Hi, Miss Williams. What businesses do you have besides your salon and hair products? Great question. So in addition to my salon, well, my hair business is what I call it, which is Tanya Does Hair. Then I have my Water Beauty Solution. Then my third business now is my training and education and my mentor and education department. So I've mentored multiple women over the years, and now I've structured it and regulated it because I realize how valuable my knowledge is. So I now, in the link in the description, you now can book a consultation with me. And in the consultation, Miss Penny is what I'm gonna call you, is finding out where your biggest struggle is. We don't got time to talk about your successes. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to help you with your struggles. So in the consultation, I get this from you. Do you need your most help in your personal life? Because some women need to understand you got to fix your personal life first before you run business. There's a lot of girls out here that got reckless personal lives, and you trying to run business and you think your business is going to be successful. That's not how this thing goes. So I took the time during COVID to get myself together. I lost my weight. I got my mind right. That's when I stopped drinking alcohol, and I did a lot of good for myself, did a lot of studying and reading. And I came out of COVID healthier than ever. I have not been to a doctor since. And that's why I run the kind of business that I run. I'm not dealing with a whole bunch of illnesses and fatigues that's got me running to the doctor all the time. So that's my primary businesses. Um, Thank you so much for asking. But it's Tanya Does Hair, the service business is what I've been running for 17 years. That's easy. New clients are not hard for me to get now. I know how to attract them. I know what to do. I know what to say. I know how to treat them. I know what they're looking for. I know what they're tired of. I know what they don't want no more. And I've learned to pivot and offer the alternative solutions for clients. So thank you, Miss Penny, for asking that question. I love questions like that. Can you like the live for me? It is hard getting YouTubers to like the live. Dang, y'all. It don't cost nothing to like the live. Or does it? Does it cost y'all to like the live? Like the live. Geez, thank you, Miss Penny. Patricia, thanks for showing this. Oh, I'm going to show y'all the whole day today. I'm not going to stop production. I'm going to keep it moving. Ooh, another question. Can I have MOD? If you don't know what that is, it's someone who bans things like, let's say someone says something really bad. A moderator. I would love to have you as a moderator, Queen, since you are always on here with me and you just volunteered for the position. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to hire you. So give me a minute because I can add you right now as my moderator. Hold on, love. Community moderator. Hold on. Well, I just changed it to subscribers, so I don't know what I just did, Queen. I don't know how to add you as a moderator, Queen. I'll figure it out though. What's up, Vaughn? Good morning. You do a beautiful job in everything that you do. Erin, thank you. I really do put forth an effort to be the best woman that I have the ability to be. And so I thank you for the acknowledgement because it means a lot to me. I just sent you a thumbs up. Thank you. I know, Vaughn. I wish I could. Hold on. Let me figure it out. I have this option where it says community moderation. And limits participants to the Pacific people. Oh, you approve. Okay. So who can I approve? I don't know. Can you guys comment now? Did the comment box go away? It says turned off subscribers only mode. Anyone can send a message. Send a message, Vaughn. I'm still learning this stuff. I'm still learning. Can y'all leave a message? I think I don't like that. I'm going to turn it back on. Because now I don't think y'all can comment at all. I put it back to anyone, y'all, because I didn't like that. I have to learn. So everybody can comment again. I'm going to have to learn my side of things on this side. I still got 15 minutes. Hi, Stephanie. Oh, Denver's in the house. Oh, Denver's in the house. What? Where you at in Denver? I'm out here in the tech center. Where you at, Stephanie? Are you my Stephanie? Don't look like it, but what's up, Stephanie? Love your info on this hair thing. I got this hair thing on lock. Mind you, I'm into hair care. Denver is still into hair styling. There is a big difference. That's why I decided to step out and up and do different things because my clients are different and they started struggling and they wanted different things and asking me to do different stuff. So I was like, okay, bet. And then it was like, and we'll pay you more money if you do it too. I was like, for real? So I was like, okay, I'll raise my prices then because I was uncomfortable raising my price because I used to only charge $65 for a silk press, y'all. I charge $185 now, y'all. And all I did was switch out conditioner to my water, and I scratched the scalp before, and I learned how to trim without cutting off too much length. That's not a lot of learning. Didn't take a lot of, money to learn that. But I did it. Now I'm ready to teach y'all how to do it. And you don't need a beauty license to take my training. I got what's called a old Governor Jared Polis. I met him back in 2021. And I have a picture of him and one of my resellers with the product, and he was very impressed with my product. So I was kind of giving him my struggles that I was facing back then, and I've always wanted to educate. And he gave me a business pardon. A pardon. A pardon means that you don't need a license for me to do the education that I'm doing, which was a huge, huge, huge blessing. So ever since then, I've realized that DORA does not regulate. The Department of Regulatory Agencies does not regulate what I do because I don't do anything dangerous. You need a beauty license to do something dangerous. So if you want to do hair coloring, you want to do hair cutting is dangerous. People think it's what's up. I think it's dangerous. Or if you want to learn how to do chemicals, you got to go to beauty school for that. But if you want to learn a safe hydration silk press, how to exfoliate and remove the buildup instead of just covering it up with oil, I'm going to teach you how to, use a brush instead of your fingers in the shampoo bowl. I'm going to teach you how to trim instead of cut. It's a whole different ball game when you're in here with me. And it's one-on-one individualized learning. I don't have time. I will never train a whole bunch of people again. I worked for Empire Beauty Schools back in 2011 as an educator. That was the most hardest way of teaching and educating, and for a little bit of money, I quit after 92 days. I rolled my stuff right back into the office, and I told them they could have that little bit of money for all those tasks they was wanting me to do. I wasn't making no six figures, and they had me doing a whole bunch of work that I don't have to do right now. So we all have to sometimes make decisions for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to keep struggling. I didn't want to keep doing what everybody else was doing. And now that I'm doing what nobody else, well, I got one other person that's really doing what I do, which is the girl named Shawnee. She's in Park Hill. She works from home, but she offers the My Water experience as well. And she stays booked. She stays booked like me, because there's a whole world of people that love silk presses that are never going to braid their hair, that are never going to get extensions, but they're at home scared to go to the salon because they're scared that they're going to get their length chopped off. I didn't know that. I started asking certain women that I know, like, how come you don't go get your hair done? And most clients be like, because I don't feel like waiting. I don't want to be in the chair all day, and I don't want my hair cut shorter. I was like, dang, is that what happens to y'all every time y'all go to the salon? Huh? Average press here is up to 120. That's what I'm saying. You could charge 185, huh? Out the gate, because you'll be able, I'll teach you. See, I'm a mentor you if you choose to hire me as your mentor on how to talk that game to them. I know exactly what to say to clients to lock them in and for a client to feel valued. We're saying the wrong things, and people don't understand that. I have to kind of teach this to some of the ladies I was mentoring for free. And I've been mentoring for a long time for free, but that's over. That's over. I now deserve to be compensated for the works that I've done. And I've done it. I've given it away for free. I've mentored my team for free for years. I've been doing this for like 5 years. I've been sharing my knowledge. So clients will keep getting it because they're paying for it in here. But those of you not in my chair, you don't have to talk to me. You can just keep floating in your own boat, and good luck to you, because I'm up here on this cruise ship. You feel me? Not taking on no water. We don't even touch the water no more. So I am waiting on. I got you. You have. I need you. I need you too, huh? And listen, you can afford it. It's only $25 a week. Again, we spend more than that on alcohol. So why not spend it on talking to somebody like myself that's knowledgeable, that's going to help you? There's some people that don't even really want to help you because you can't find a bunch of mentors right now. Vaughn, who else do you know offering to be a mentor? Anybody on social media? Anybody? Can anybody tag a mentor for me? I have one. I got two, actually. I have two mentors, but they're very valuable. I've been paying for mentors for a long time. And if it wasn't for the mentors that I have paid, I'd still be a natural hairstylist. I would not have been able to level up the way I've leveled up. And let me tell you, no one here in Denver helped me level up. If I would have gotten next to someone here in Denver, I'd still be using conditioner. You know what I'm saying? I'd still be using heat protectant and still, you know what I'm saying, doing the same thing I have been doing for the last 20 years. So I definitely am very different than those in my community. I always have been. And I definitely wanna be the best. Absolutely. I don't want to be like everybody else. I don't want to be mediocre. That's not me. I don't want to just be good. I want to be great. I want to be grand. I want to be the best. Like, is that a crime? You know what, y'all? I asked somebody here that question and they got mad at me. Hi, Queen. I asked someone, is it a crime to level up here? And do y'all see my hair growing? I got flick back now. Look. I haven't had hair touching my back in a grip, and I love it. I'm always like looking back, thinking there's like a bug crawling on my shoulders because my hair had been on short status for so long. Jesus, Lord, heavens to God for the glory and the grace, because I finally done figured out how to advance my growth. And it's real easy. I was not following the full equation. I was doing just like I used to do in school, skipping steps and eliminating things from the equation, and wondered why my hair wasn't growing like my clients. Now that I'm doing what my clients do, my hair is way fuller. I'm getting my length back. And I'm proud of that. So now I've got all these clients running to my chair, especially those that aren't from Denver. I'm hearing why too. I wasn't really paying attention to that in the beginning, but I was wondering, like, why are my homegirls ignoring me? Uh-oh. I think my 11 a.m. is here. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. My 11 a.m. is early. My clients be excited to come see me. So let me go get her. Take a towel because I don't be touching public doors. But let me go get her. This is Miss Francis. She's special because she's been in my chair for, let me see, Mario is 25 this year, 23 years now. She's the client that's been with me the longest. So this will be good. This will be fun because you'll be able to listen to her and we're going to share and just watch me do what I do. So I'll be right back. Y'all go get y'all some water and hydrate, please. Okay. Ooh, I'm about to be selling the Rocky Mountain water on my link as well. We're looking at the proper bottles to put it in, but you soon will be able to order water just like you order water off Amazon and they deliver in a case to your house. I'll be right back. Do y'all want to come with me? You want to come with me? You want to come with me? Come on. Let me show you the walk. That's my old spot, y'all. Look, that's where I used to be. I'm always leveling up. This is our hallway. And you gotta come up here to the front. Uh-oh. She got to the door. There she go, y'all. There she go. There she go. Hi, beautiful. How are you? Good. Happy to see you. It's gonna snow, huh?
Well, it's trying a little bit. I know it's starting a little bit at the house, but they say it's not gonna.
It's not gonna start till after 5 o'clock
They say it
tonight.
will be, but it's very late by the house now. Out here, I don't know. Let me ask you before you even start. Can I leave at 12:30?
Oh, absolutely. I'll get you done in an hour.
Because the only reason I want to see is because Floyd's fighting with his influence by his car.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say fighting with that girl. I was about to be like, well, I wanna go.
Because he's fighting with his insurance company about his car and getting it fixed.
Oh, gotcha.
And
So then what we'll do to get you out, we'll skip your scalp.
They
We'll skip your stuff.
shifted his shift because the guy on second broke his leg. So Corey was the second, so he leaves about 1. So if I can get out here by 12:30, I don't have to be pushed so much to get home about 1 to get to work on time by 2.
Absolutely.
See, because he don't work, but he usually works, his normal shift is 10 to 6. He works that third shift.
Do you want your my water warm or cool?
Warm this morning, because it's cold out there, yes. It might be too cold to snow, and that's why you can just see barely a few flakes.
I think I'm gonna treat you. Have you noticed any yellowing?
Just a teeny bit.
I see it too. So if
Just
we
a
ignore it, it's just gonna get
Well,
worse.
you know, it's been a while since you did it. I don't remember.
I seen it last time.
Oh, okay, because I didn't, because I forgot when the last time you did it. It's been a while, though. So, I was sitting up there eating a banana.
Good choice, Miss Francis. I'm so proud of you. Eating bananas.
My doctor had me put some of my potassium.
Good girl. I'm very proud of you. Because you could have chose to go to Popeyes, but you went and got you a banana. So I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I try to keep them at home.
I do too. I love bananas.
I do too.
Oh, I love
You know,
bananas.
years ago, I couldn't eat them.
Well, now I know.
I couldn't swallow them.
Oh, well, now I know I don't like any old kind of banana. I'm bougie. So it can't be them yellow beat up onions and bananas and smushy ones. Ew, those are gross.
You know which
So it
ones
has to be like-
I like to buy the green ones, and then they have time.
Is that water okay?
You don't have to eat them in between 2 or 3 days.
Right.
If you get them too ripe, they're gonna
They're
go
too
bad.
hard, yeah, and they make
Yeah.
my
But I learned a secret. If you take
a plastic.
a plastic or saran wrap and put them on top there,
And guess what's even better?
what?
Get you just like a plastic bowl and put water in it and put the bananas upside down so that rind stays in the water. Because that's the part that came from the plant that needs to stay moist. That's why they have us wrap it in plastic. But if you just put it upside down in like a cup, you know what I'm saying, like a bowl or
I'm
something.
gonna try that.
Oh my God,
I haven't seen that. I seen this on Facebook.
Oh, gotcha.
And I tried it, and it works. It don't go bad fast. So.
Alright, coming
When
in.
the last time you been out of town?
You know, every year I take a break for the holidays, but I leave Monday morning.
I knew it had to be coming pretty soon, because it's been a while since you've been saying, I'm on my way out.
I had to take
And
a
at
little
the
break.
airport. I said, it have to go on again.
He got me a ticket, so I am headed out of here Monday. And it's crazy because he has to work.
It's supposed to be nice next week, too. All next week. 50s and 60s. So you have some good weather to fly in. You know who's getting a little better?
I heard it's going to happen with time. Listen, remember what I told you? Listen. I don't like new clients because the hair be different. You're not used to it. You got to learn the client's preference. All of y'all are different. It's not like our clients come in with the same ideas and the same preferences. So
Right, that's true.
you be having something different. The one before you be wanting something different. So a new client, some clients, I think clients think that it's easy. It's not. It's the hardest thing to do is take a new client. That's why me and Shani try to do it so strategically. We tag team a lot. I send her people, she sends me people.
She is getting better.
She's gonna get better and better. I tell my clients that, Miss Francis. They get out the chair and they're like, oh, I love it. And I'm like, ooh, looks a little funny to me.
But for the client, I think it's better for
Well,
them.
we don't look at our hair the way you, a beautician that really cares about your hair, would look at it. You know, as long as it's nice. And,
It's also learning your hair.
yeah,
Not everybody's hair responds the same way to the same things.
yeah.
So, like if I put an oil in your hair, it may make you heavy, where the next client, it wouldn't make them heavy. So, it's hard sometimes to get through that adjustment. This is why I work so hard at retaining clients, because it's like, if I could just eliminate that first time, every time type scenario and get you consistent, it'll be it's so much easier. Like your hair, when you come in, it's never really, frizzy. Mhm. But I'm happy to hear because she's doing so well. She's
She always said, now I want you to tell me exactly how you want. She said, I'll try, and if it's not right, please tell me, because I'll try to fix it. I said, I know.
See, I gotta help her to not have that type of conversation. You don't expose your lack of skill set. That makes a client nervous. Like,
Yeah,
well,
well,
damn.
I hope she don't do it with everybody, but I understand.
I'm not sure. She might.
But
And then it's not easy taking a client after me.
I'm just going to say, because people that will come after you
Are used to me.
expect to get the same thing.
And I don't know why y'all do that. Come
Well,
on.
because now,
Look, shame on y'all.
because we used to our hair looking nice when we walk out,
I
the way you want it. But
know.
everybody, we got to realize, and that's why I said the first time I went to it, that I got to give the girl a break.
And remember I told you that it's gonna get better with time.
Yeah.
It's what I do. I'm not sure if you realize that I even went through that struggle, but I do. With new clients, it's like nerve-wracking. I'm nervous with new clients because I don't know.
Yeah, you could tell the first time that she was very
I
nervous.
learned how to play it off, and not be so, what I call, agitated, you know what I mean? But it takes time. And she will get better with time, for sure. Vaughn, you still with me? Try, check in, because some weird stuff's going on with the comments as usual. Thanks, y'all, for liking the live. I really appreciate that. You definitely are a special individual if you come in and like the live, so thank you. So I'm doing an express. What's up, Vaughn? Thank you, Vaughn. I'm going to turn you into a moderator, Vaughn. I'm going to figure out how to make the most of your time with me. And now I just put the moisture in, and now you just brush it through. You only need a pea size of it because you thoroughly cleansed with the neutralizer. With the alcohol in it, that's what you need, but you just don't leave that last on the hair. You gotta post cleanse with a moisturizing agent. I use shampoos to the conditioner. So much knowledge that I have to share. Woo! All right, now here comes the game changer. Yes, Vaughn, everyone has to come to me now. I thought I wanted to travel all over the world catering to other people, but I'm too busy here in the shop. So I can't be closing and blocking off all these clients
to cater to somebody else. So, oops, you did say one. Oops. So, you know, sometimes when you're a real good businesswoman, you have to make strong, sound decisions that are going to benefit everyone involved. So somebody was like, Tanya, who flies to you to train you? And I was like, dang, nobody. He was like, exactly. Everybody flies to the educator. So I was like, dang, that's true. So that's what y'all gonna have to do too. I'll let that sit. Oh, matter of fact, we're doing purple. All right, so we about to do a gray hair lightening service that I do for free of charge because it's just what I can do because I'm on that level. But what it does is it takes the dinginess off the gray hairs. And any woman that wears her hair straight, you know what I'm talking about, especially if you're gray. And I never really knew that that comes from the heat, and that's a sign of scorching because you're putting, you know, heat on your hair without washing it. But in here, we do the holistics, which means we understand that we're considering everything we're doing, so we're going to do it the best way possible. So she's a bougie chick. She ain't putting up with no frizzy, poofy hair, so she gonna keep it smooth just like I do. So she gets a little of that yellowness, so we're gonna get it out. And this is what I'm using. This is cold. Now, some people will emulsify this and then rinse it right back out. I don't. I leave it on purple and then let it sit for 10 minutes. Okay. Any questions? You can ask. All right, let's go sit. That's going to sit. That's going to sit. That's going to sit. Yes, Vaughn, you learning. Oh, yes, something other than shimmering lights. No. I mean, you can use any purple, to be honest with you. I like shimmer lights because usually them purple shampoos are expensive. So this is the biggest bottle quantity I can get, and it's only $20 for this bottle, $23. So, and it lasts me months. So I have to always look at the whole, right? Sometimes I have to pivot from things because it may not suit the whole, you know. But she's going to be nice and bright when we get to dawn. I can't wait to get out of here too. I got the new scalp brushes. It's only $5 too. Plus I found, look at Vaughn, look at these big ones I found. Oh, they're bougie. I got a gold one. Ooh. And a blue one. These are for my personal use. But I got these petite travel size ones for my clients. Thank you, Vaughn. Isn't they dope, huh? I like the blue ones too. That's pretty. I'm always buying something. Buying something. Always. It's about time. Gotta be careful with this purple shampoo because it works, it stains. So I got holistic skin, so I ain't touching it, that's for sure. It'll be staining my hands. So make sure you use gloves when you use the purple shampoo. We still got 5 minutes. Any questions for me? You got any trips coming up this summer? You getting out of here?
Oh, yeah, this summer.
Are you to Texas?
Yes.
She's
I'm
in,
gonna take me a break every year.
she's in Houston, right?
Right. Well, she's in Pearland, a suburb of Houston.
Oh, okay.
She used to live in Houston. Her first home was in Houston.
My
Then
body
she
cream on the link. She did.
I gotta get out of here.
I know what you mean. I don't see how people
I
don't
need a
ever.
break.
I know people don't never go nowhere. They just stay year after year after year after year and don't ever leave. That's crazy. Right now, it's like it's a
I
necessity.
did this enough when I was raising my kids, married, and then taking care of my mom. And I said, after she passed, I'm gonna go somewhere every year.
I don't even think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get out of here.
Well, you go all the time.
I'm gonna try to start applying for some jobs. I had a friend. There's a thing called LinkedIn.
What?
LinkedIn. Have you heard of it? It's like a job platform, and it's more non-traditional jobs. So it's not like jobs you would like at the post office ain't in there, FedEx. It's a bunch of like contracted type companies looking for people and type of stuff.
So the last company where I used to work used to hire different contractors to come in and help us evaluate if what they're doing wrong or how to do this and of course what skill you in. So yeah, you can work for different companies. They make good money too. Big money.
I'm watching like there's all type of positions that they didn't have.
Big money to them subcontractors.
Yeah. That's what I'm hoping. There's what's called like Ulta Beauty. Have you ever heard of that store? They have contracting positions for beauty consultants.
Oh yeah.
To be in the store and to just provide their customers. So
I know this girl go there quite often.
And some prefer it. I know that I've been in there a few times. They don't cater to my tool need. They've never had the tools I need in there. Or the products. I was like, let me see. But they're good for like brushes and accessories.
They have one out in Park, Northfield. I'm doing about the same.
She's just over there coasting. That's what I call it. You just coasting. Floating. That's what I call it, floating. She ain't even going nowhere. And I don't know. I don't want to know. So I don't talk to her as much. Because it's so confusing and so.
That's what my cousin and I were talking on the phone this morning before I left. We was talking about family and how they the worst.
Man, especially in business.
Family
is your worst customer in business. Don't try to make your family your customers, not your cousins, not your sisters, none of that. They're your sisters. Keep them your sisters and your cousins. They're not customers for you. Because they're the main ones that's going to expect you to do everything for free, or they expect a discount. They really don't respect your business. That's true for me. None of my family comes to my business. That's facts. That's facts, Jax. You gotta get you a bunch of strangers. Strangers are the ones that's gonna value you. Your family don't value you. You're the cousin. What? They're like, what do you know? To stay where, Vaughn? Stay where, Vaughn? It's expensive to stay where?
Now, you all just watched me shampoo her 3 times and she still ain't clean. She's got all the stuff of the tap water in her hair. And it's a lot of stuff in the tap water. I still hear bubbles in the nape. So there's a way to check for that because most stylists don't get all the shampoo out of the nape. There's a reason. Sometimes there's a lot of hair loss in the back of the head. If your stylist is not diligent with ensuring and checking, there's a way to check to make sure you got all the soap out. You're going to leave some bubbles in there. And that's going to cause lack of growth in that area. And now I got all the shampoo out. So now here comes the hydration treatment, which is post-treating the tap water with my water. And all you gotta do is pour and rub. Pour and rub. It only takes a little bit to remove what the tap water left behind. Your hair comes out way softer. It's easier to comb through. You don't have to use no plastic baggie or a hooded dryer. And it's safe. You can't drink conditioner. So some of y'all may be like, so I like conditioner. I like it. You can do that. But we don't. We don't like conditioner no more. All right. Come on over to my chair. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Alrighty, go with that comb out. You can't even comb out a mannequin like this or a white girl, let alone some black hair. It'd be all cotton comb. So she didn't do any shear work, right? Miss Fran, she didn't do no shear work?
Sheer.
Like cutting? Okay, just making sure, because I told her to leave that up. We'll be doing so today. We're going to give you a nice little cut.
Ms.Tanya, I don't even know why you ask me for stuff like that.
Because you be asking me the same stuff. Type of stuff. I'll be like, Miss Fran, I don't know why you asking me. You be like, what do you want? I just got to be sure. Yeah, I'll make sure I do it. So smart. So smart. Man, when you get out, if you decide to move to Texas, your girl is going to sprout. You'll be so surprised. You'll be telling you. Don't do nothing to it.
Couldn't even do that with a relaxer back in the day. I used to get relaxers. Couldn't never comb through the hair. Hair was jacked up after we gave a relaxer. I don't know what we was thinking. We just be faking the funk behind the chair like everything is cool when we know it ain't cool. That was not cool to me. Like, what in the heck happened? Used to always be confusing. Hated that confusion. I mean, hated it.
I bet you them grandbabies are getting big, aren't they?
Especially mine. Chin to your chest. I'm getting her necklace out the way because one day I was cleaning up this neck and I snipped her necklace and it's real. Remember that day?
This is a different one.
Oh, I was
That one I
so
don't have on.
irritated, like, ooh. Like, oh my God. Now look at me over the shoulder. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Look at me over the shoulder. My cutting skills is top tier. I can't find nobody to cut precisely as I do. Everyone is just doing all this free cutting, no partings, no clean angles. So I am proud to exemplify my cutting skills. One of the areas that I really used to be afraid of to do to a client was use these shears because, and mind you, this bob thing is something we learned in beauty school. So it should be everyone that went to beauty school should really know how to do a really good bob because that's what we learned in beauty school. And when I teach you how to cut, you won't have to curl the ends and hide them ends. You'll want to silk press them so that you can show them off because they're going to be clean and even and neat and not all choppy. I be watching some of these haircuts of the world today and they be choppy. And then they finger wave it to make it pretty, to hide the fact that you just jacked up that woman's head doing all that free cutting, not following a guideline, and not caring. Jeez. And guess what? None of my clients have ever paid me for one haircut ever. I've never charged for a haircut and I've never charged for a trim, which is one of the big benefits being in my care. I don't think my clients even realize that, but they don't. I don't suggest you all do that. You all should be charging for your trims and charge for your haircuts. But see, mine is so valuable, there is no price. I would break my clients if I was to charge them my worth for my sheer work. So I just give it away for free. Never have charged nobody anything extra. That's when you know you care about your clients. That's really crazy. Curtsy, y'all. Because it's not hard when you do it right. And you do it my way. Land the perfect cut every single time. One thing I do is I get the hair up after every client. I know there's a lot of stylists that just leave the hair on the floor. I don't do that. right along to the styling. All right, and the first thing you do is you get that pencil to control the edges so you don't have to use no edge control. That's so old news. Plus, high-end clients, they don't like their edges plastered to their foreheads. That's only like 20 and 30-year-old girls that like that. Us older chicks, we don't like that. So you got to figure out and have an alternative solution so that when you do get an older woman in your chair, you have an alternative to offer them and say, hey, instead of your edges being plastered to your forehead, would you like me to holistically silk press them for you? That client gonna be like, girl, do the holistic silk press. If you give them an option, they gonna skip that edge control stuff. But if you just do it, ain't much we can do. Shoot, go to the mirror in the car and be like, why she do that? It's not for everybody. And this is something that I mentor and I'm not a coach. I mentor on is how to know when to do what to do and when to know not to do something, more importantly. Clients sense that. And they be like, oh my gosh, she really cares. That's how you get clients to stick with you. You got to care for them, not just style them. It's a big difference between the two. And if you want to know, ask, I'll tell you, be like, Ms.Tanya, what's the difference between hairstyling and hair caring? I will break it down. It's a huge difference. That's my flex now when I'm in the airports. I'll ask ladies, be like, do you have someone caring for your hair or just styling for? And you should see how women stare at me. And they be like, well, I don't got nobody caring for my hair. I only got somebody styling it. I'm like, girl, bringing it back, Jack. Wait till I start really sharing what I do in here. They gonna be like, well, no wonder. Be like, yeah, you can't be all tight with your clients. Give them something to look forward to. Give them a little bit of a value. Like people don't like giving no discounts. It's too tight. But I'm teaching them, Miss Fran. Like, quit being like that. Put your product on sale. Most Black people be like, I ain't putting my product on sale. Shoot, I want all my money. It's like, okay.
That's right. It sounds just like a.
But that's how you sit on your product and you don't end up making no money. So you gotta have sales. It does not kill you to have a sale. And in fact, you actually make more money when you give a sale because you got people that are gonna buy that don't never buy when your price is regular price. Had to test that theory too. And I'm like, oh snap, it do work. I sell more bottles when my product is on sale than I do when it's regular price.
But if you think about it, really think about it, it makes sense.
I had to do the research because I was trying to sell a product that I had zero retail experience or knowledge, which was a big portion as to why my product really wasn't selling. Now that I figured everything out and I'm able to
Because at regular price, you just don't get so many people.
exactly, and there are only so many people going to
And
pay
that's
that regular price.
yeah.
Like some of my customers, they purposely wait for my sales because they know I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? They know it's gonna go on sale, so they'll contact me, Ms. Tanya, when you having another sale?
I'm waiting.
Yeah, that's when I know to
I'm
do
waiting.
it. True. Absolutely. I've learned how to run business and I run it quite well now. Holistically, I run holistic business because it ain't traditional business for sure, for sure. All right, so this client actually walked in with a request to be done by 12:30, and I did. I'm actually gonna over deliver and I'm gonna get her done before 12:30. But now what I'm about to do is smooth and curl is what I call it, all with a curling iron. which is how I create body, especially for this client right here. She doesn't like bone straight hair. Not all clients do. Some clients love body and prefer it. So you gotta also, that's another area, you gotta be able to pivot in order to be what's called a versatile provider. Because if you're not able to shift and pivot, you're gonna struggle. And that's unfortunate. You don't have to struggle. And I'm not using no heat protectant, no spritz, pump it up, none of that. Man, I get to keep all my little profits in my pocket now instead of going to the beauty supply store every darn Saturday buying that stuff because be flying through it. You don't need it. Just want you to know. I mean, if it makes you feel good using all that stuff, clients don't like it, to be honest with you. You can keep spending your profits and buying conditioner and heat protectant and stuff like that and serums. But if you really want to learn how to keep your money in your pocket and offer a service that doesn't cause for all of that, let me know. Let me know. Man, I used to think I had to spray all that stuff on every single client, and you don't. In fact, you don't need it on none. I mean, you can use gasoline mixed with charcoal if you want to, you know what I'm saying? But why would you use it if you don't have to? Jesus. Gotta start making it make sense. Well, I know that I'm for the older chicks, us 50 and olders. You know what I'm saying? We different. different. We don't like all that stuff on our hair. That's for young girls. And I don't have a young clientele base. Most of my clients are 50 and over. So that's the market I cater to. That's why I don't plaster edges to the foreheads, because I really don't attract. I don't want to attract, that market. I only want to attract these high-end, older women that got consistency on lock. Their pockets is right. They got their finances on lock. And they're super committed, super loyal. Your best clients is your oldest clients, not your youngest clients. I don't know why that is, but it's true. It surely is true. Had to do that research too and figure it out. Like, never thought to look at that. Like, how old are these women? And do you not see how these curls are staying without using any heat protectant or spritz? Ooh. Ooh. Usually I used to have to be I don't have to do that anymore. Not no more. Gotta rake that root, get the root, put that pencil in there to create that perfect C shape, and then you just drop her. Get the next subsection, comb it out, and you don't have to put down your tool. I'll teach you how to hold your comb and your tool. That's called skills. Skills. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Go to the next subsection. And then you pick up the hair. If it's not wider than your tool, then you're good. You don't have to part it in half. Rake them roots. Get on up underneath there and smooth. And then hook. Put the comb in. Clap, 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 clap. Whoop. And let her And then do the top one, which is needs to be a little tighter. Sit her up there like that. Move on to the next subsection. Y'all see that body over there? That body? Without hairspray? I used to think you had to use spritz or hairspray. Do not need all of that. Can y'all like the live? Just like the live? Dang, tight. Y'all are tight with y'all's likes. Y'all be like, forget that. I ain't liking her live. You just watched it. That's cool. You can just watch it too. That's cool. Vaughn, you still with me? You're about the only one that engages. Man, I used to think I had to relax the client, thought that I would have to pull out the rollers and the setting lotion and Lord, I don't have to use all that no more. So easy, so fast, so soft, so healthy. Split this one in half. Get the root, get the root. Smooth. Put the comb under to create that perfect C at the end. And let her rest. And let her rest. Hey, Judy! Oh, yeah. So you must be old school, Judy, because I was taught too to hold everything. You better not put nothing down, the comb, your hot tool, or nothing. Because if you did, that showed you really didn't know what you... No, you're right. You get in trouble. Hi, Judy. Where are you joining me from, Judy? Are you Judge Judy? Judy Young. Yep, I'm now 65. I knew you was an old school. I can tell. I can sniff y'all out, boy. And I love old school individuals, Judy. Have you subscribed? Have you liked the live? Because people be like tight. They be stingy with the likes. I got old school skills. You know what I'm saying? It's so pretty, so easy, so soft. Judy, what's up, Missouri? I know somebody lives in Missouri. Thanks for joining, Judy Young. 65-year-old Judy Young. I hope I can meet you one day. Is there anyone offering hair care in your city, or is it only hairstyles? You know, like haircut, color, and stuff like that. Maybe you can definitely fly to Denver, Colorado. And I will teach you too how to give this kind of an amazing hydrated silk press. It's so soft, y'all. Judy, do you be using hairspray when you curl like this? Cause I used to thought you had to in order to get the curl to hold. I couldn't believe it when I did the research and realized we don't need it. I mean, you might if you're using conditioner, because conditioner be having the hair feeling a little different and a little stubborn. And sometimes it won't curl. But I've noticed with this holistic approach, like I don't have to do half of the things I used to do, and the hair comes out better, actually. All right, y'all, it's time to play. Y'all ready to play? You know how the crap table, I used to shoot dice, so you know when they done, they let's play. Let's play, let's play, let's play. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, because I be having fun in here. I used to be so agonized and overworked and frustrated all day. Now I be laughing, having fun, fun. I have a missing leg, so I can't. Oh, Judy, what happened to your leg? What happened? How you lose your leg? Ooh, it feels like butter, y'all. That perfect cut. Pretty, 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 pretty. You know, when you do a precise cut, you don't need hairspray. That's a sign that you kind of jack the cut up when the hair ain't falling right. Because when your cut is precise and you know what you're doing with the curling and the prepping, you don't need any holding spray unless it's requested by the client to fight the wind. But that's a question, you know what I'm saying, that not all clients want. Not everybody wants their hair stiff. I didn't know that until I started doing the research. And now that I've done the research, I've learned so much about what clients are really truly searching for. And the research proves it ain't another hairstyle. They're looking for care. Even though I just cut her, she manages her bob appeal. She doesn't want to get any longer. And do you want any hold?
No.
She said, she didn't say no. She said nope.
Yes.
Length is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're gonna leave me soft.
Yeah.
I see. I'm gonna close it. Just like that. Are you flirting with yourself? That's why you gonna like, hey girl. Hey girl.
Now that
Voila.
done. And early.
Hold on. Okay. Awesome.
Alrighty.
On the card?
Yes.
And thank you for the tip.
Yeah. See you.
Back and forth. I sent it to your email.
Okay.
All right, sweetheart, you need me to walk you to the door?
No.
Right on.
Nope. I can make it.
Thank you so so much.
You have a good week.
I will. It is my pleasure. I'm headed to
And have
Georgia.
fun. I know. Have
I can't wait to
fun.
get to Georgia.
Enjoy. How long
I
you
will.
be gone?
Just till Tuesday. That's overnight. I got to go get product, re-up on some inventory,
Oh, okay.
and I have a meeting, and that's it.
Are these your brushes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are
And
cute.
it's so good. Here,
They cute.
aren't they? Here, let me give you one.
They are so cute. I was using my little one the other night. I use it at night.
Was you?
Right up here where.
One of these?
No,
Oh, yes,
no.
try
Not
that.
the old one.
Try
Yeah,
that
I
new
keep
one.
next to my bed at night. And I
And
do
then you're
this.
gonna toss that one across the room, because you're gonna be, this one is, it warms your head when you use it. Your scalp is warm afterwards. Your whole head is tingling. The paintbrush on
And
it.
that's good for that. for your
Increase
scalp,
blood flow.
isn't it?
Correct. So just try and let me know if you like it. All right, love you. I will, and thank you. I will. Thank you. I will. Oh, easy money, I'm telling you. I'm already $280. Well, 280. I had some tip money. Yeah, see, I made $20 from the first client and $5 from the last client. So that's $25 right there to the good. And I've already made $280. And it's only been 3 hours. I've done 2 clients. I ain't never been able to work this fast and efficiently when I was using conditioner and the beauty school approach. I just couldn't. Hair was hard. Hair is not hard when you choose to post-treat with my water beauty solution.
It's done.
Yeah.
Give me my phone.
Oh, you left your phone?
Yeah. My Bluetooth.
Oh, wouldn't
As I
be
stepped
mad.
out the door, let you know I forgot.
That's what's up. Alrighty, see you later. Okay. Hey, what's up? Alrighty, see y'all. How are y'all? Any questions for me? If you would like to be trained and you would love to provide your clients a hydrated silk press option, and you're looking for a new service to add to your menu, I got you. Come see me here in Denver. First, head to the link. And once you head to the link, you'll see my mentor and training consultation is what you got to book first. Once you click that, it'll take you to my calendar. You secure a free 30-minute consultation with me where I'm going to get to know you and what your real struggle is and where you need help most with. Whether it's in your personal life, you may need me to coach you on your hair care at home. You may need me to coach you on your hydration, because I know a lot of individuals are dehydrated and are really struggling to be well and obtain wealth because they're not drinking enough water. I'll help you with that as well. You may need me to coach you at your at home with your hair care. I can help you with that too. You may say, well, Ms. Tanya, I'm good in my personal life. I'm hydrated. I'm healthy. I just need help with my business operations and logistics. I can help you with your business logistics as well. I have impeccable time management, as you can see. And I'm ready to help anyone else obtain these amazing skills that I have obtained. I call them holistic business strategies because I do not run business traditionally at all. Traditional business strategies had me struggling, like double booking clients, overbooking clients, and then taking forever to do a client. That was not ideal for my community. So I've had to adjust and find some alternative solutions which are working for me. I promise you, we have a lot of individuals that are leaving these private suites because they just can't afford them because they're not doing enough clients to support their home financial obligations, as well as an extra this is an extra $1,000 for me each month here in just this room. So I see what's happening, and I'm grateful to God it's not happening to me. I found a way to retain my clients. They're loving. My water has changed the game for me. And once you start using it, your clients are going to come back and be like, what did you use on my hair? Because it works the first time, and it's a huge difference. Your hair is so much softer. So I tell everyone, if you think your hair is soft, my water is going to make it softer, because you're not post-treating your tap water. You're letting the tap water dry into your client's hair. That's disgusting nowadays because the tap water got a whole bunch of contaminants in it. I don't care if you put 50 filters on your tap, it's not catching nothing because the filter has holes in it, my people. So the solids are still coming through. You see, I know a lot of people have been brainwashed and they think that they have the right knowledge, but you don't have enough knowledge because you haven't done the research. So you're thinking that a filter is what? Taking all the chemicals and everything out the water? It's not. So I know that's hard to swallow. And maybe you don't care. I know that there's a lot of individuals behind the chair that don't care. They're like, so, Tanya, I don't care if their hair is not lasting. I don't care if their hair gets frizzy the next day, Tanya. I don't care if they're still suffering hair loss. I know about some of you, and that's what's up. But if you are like me and you do care and you do want to offer your clients more and you do want to offer your clients a hydration treatment in addition to moisturization treatment, DM me or go to my link and get your consultation booked because I'm ready to share my knowledge with anybody that needs it. And you don't even need a beauty license for me. I'm ready to train braiders on how to shampoo hair, how to level up and include the shampooing with your service. Somebody tried to tell me in Georgia, which I'm going to go to research while I'm there, that you need a license in order to shampoo hair. Is that why most people don't shampoo their hair? Because they think you need a license to shampoo your hair? That don't even make sense. That's like saying you need a license to go to the bathroom. You don't need no license to shampoo hair. Do you not know that nowadays kids can go into a grocery store and buy both a box of color and a relaxer? So I don't even know what our license is really for. Has anybody thought of that? We just paying this money for a piece of paper that really don't mean nothing? I mean, it's just a coupon or a discount at the Asian beauty supply stores. Does anybody do the holistics and think that far? Or am I the only one that be bothered by all this stuff? Is everybody just floating around and not paying attention to this type of thing? Sheesh. Any questions for me? What does Daffy mean, Elariza? Where are you joining me from? You sound like you're abroad. Marufi? Any questions for me about hair care? Anything hair growth? Because mine is growing. Got to go get my daughter to trim my ends because I trim my ends every 2 weeks now. I ain't going no longer because I see what happens when I go longer than 2 weeks and I don't like the results. So forget that. I also now wash my hair every 4 days. So many people be like, are you white? No, I'm clean. How about that? I'm holistic. I'm not going longer than that because I start losing too much hair. I didn't even realize hair loss is self-inflicted. That's not a virus. Ain't got nothing to do with your internal health either. It has everything to do with how long you're going without washing your hair. And if you're sweating a lot, that means that you got a lot of scalp builds up that you need to exfoliate off. And shampoo does not detox your scalp. Shampoos only detox your hair. Just read the bottles. It don't say nowhere on a detox shampoo bottle that it's going to detox the scalp. People just be adding stuff in and saying stuff like conditioner moisturizes your hair. I'm sorry. Conditioner locks in moisture. No, it don't. There's no moisture in conditioner. Moisture is outside, y'all, and it's for free. You have to live in moisture to lock moisture into your hair. You can't lock moisture in by a product. And if you think that, call me. I'll make it make sense. I'm gonna break everything down so that I can open up your brain and provide you with this knowledge. Because if you keep misthinking, you're going to keep making mistakes. And if you keep making mistakes, you're never going to be successful. You're going to always struggle and you end up having to go get a job. And if you're doing hair, you shouldn't have to have a job. There's money out here. It's a gang of money out here that people are willing to pay, but you got to give a quality. You got to know what you're talking about. And you got to give a quality. You got to be able to provide clients with something that they can't do themselves. A client can go home and shampoo, condition, and blow dry and silk press their own hair. So you have to learn how to give, again, a quality, a value that clients can't do for themselves. So you got to provide a need for them. That's why barbers do so well. Because it's very difficult for you to barber the back of your own head, right? So you need to go to the barber. Well, I figured out the same thing in here. So just thought that I would share all that with y'all. That This next client coming in, I still got 40 minutes. I'm gonna go run and get something to eat. Because I have my 1 p.m., then I got my 3 p.m., and then I have my last one, which is my 6 p.m. tonight. So I'll be closing by 8. I will have made over $800 today, which is dope. I remember it used to take me 3-4 days to make $800. My daily totals used to be like $180 to $200 a day. I make that per client now, and I do 5 clients a day. I ain't never going back. So if y'all want to come live this hair heaven with me, you want to make over 6 figures a year, come get trained. Let me share this good with you so you can get this good money and have this good lifestyle too. Okay. I love you all. Thanks for liking the video for the 21 people. I've had thousands of individuals viewing this live this morning. So, ooh, thank you so much. Oh, stretching is good. Y'all make sure y'all get in half your body weight of artesian water every day, please, so that you can live a healthy lifestyle and you can drop weight and eat what you want to eat and not gain it back and be healthy. Because that's how I've obtained my health, is through a holistic approach, which is drinking half your body weight in ounces of artesian water every single day. And then, of course, I've changed my diet. So if you would like to learn what I've done to change my life for the better, I'm definitely ready to share it with you. So thanks for joining me this morning. And again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you jiggy with it, share it. So thanks, y'all, for joining me. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. And I'm going to go live again Sunday because I've got clients every day of the week now. All right. Deuces. Love y'all. Bye.